And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We have K1 Killer here in the booth with me, and we're going to take a few minutes to talk about the teams here. But first, do you have anything you would like to say to the fans here tonight, K1?
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me back in the booth. Excited to be here. Want to give a big shout out to Red Terror stepping up, helping out in the booth. Did a fantastic job. Haven't heard his voice around the league in some time, so it was great to hear him there. And what a phenomenal game we just watched. Wow. I am speechless, and I cannot wait to. That was game one. I can't wait to see what the rest of this night has in store.
Yeah, absolutely. That was insane. And boys are hitting the field. They're jumping in early. So we're going to go ahead and get into the game. And boy, who do you think is going to be taking game one here?
Yeah, let me hop in here really quick. Yeah, for game one, I had the Bleacher Boys rated very highly here, so I'm gonna lean toward the Bleacher Boys. But if there's a wild card team that would change my mind, it is absolutely Astro, with Crouton showing why. What an early little show of skill there, and we are underway officially here on this first game. Holy.
It is intense already. These guys moving fast across the field. A good opportunity here. Oh, but Pickle clears it out. Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you. Wow. Yeah, no, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Yeah. It can really get up in the sinuses. It's all the smoke from the boosts and the demos. It really throws you off.
Yeah, we hadn't had time to clear the field. These guys just got in so quickly. Like, there's still dust in the air, man. Like, engine fumes, boost, like, just, All right. Bolton here in the corner trying to clear it out. Can't get the touch, and it looks like an opportunity here. Not many hits happening, a lot of flying cars, but this ball is going in one direction only, and that is fastened to the Bleacher Boys side of the field.
Yeah, and one thing that's interesting to note, too, is the Bleacher Boys were touting one of the best rookie picks in the league, JJ. However, he's not on the field tonight, interesting, on this first round. And as we know, we have that four-man roster, so he's in that fourth spot here, and it looks like Golden Pickle, the captain, has elected himself, Eagle, and Scraps to join us for this first game for the Bleacher Boys on their first look against Astro Gaming. A interesting take. I especially knowing all the news around JJ throughout the league, was really excited to see him play, so hopefully we get to see him at some point tonight.
Yeah, that would be a pretty great to see a brand new rookie to the league joining in on this matchup, because I think everyone that we see on this field tonight are veterans.
As a matter of fact, you're 100% correct. Everybody on the field right now has seen the field in the past in Scraps. He did it all season long last season, starting off early here. Big shot over the defense, finds the net wide open. My goodness, what a way to break the ice.
Absolutely. Great shot there from Scraps, just getting it right over everyone. And yeah, beautiful placement here. Now that meets on the kickoff with Crouton, and Sea Strife trying to clear this out, might have the opportunity, but Eagle might be able to collect this and set up an opportunity here for the Bleacher Boys.
No doubt. There's just so much mechanical prowess out there on the field. Eagle, one of the greatest veterans on the field, former championship MVP, Sea Strife, who's been just fantastic all season long. He's just been fantastic, especially in the offseason we watched him. Scraps, Golden Pickle has improved tremendously. Crouton, who went toe-to-toe with Alex in a 1v1 tournament, looks spectacular. And if you see his highlight reels, he's incredible. The man's insane. I mean, this is just one for the highlight books all night long.
It really is. The team composition here is insane. Both these teams picking up a lot of very high-level players. Some of the highest amount of skilled players we see on teams are on these two teams here.
No doubt, yeah. These two guys are some of the big ones. They're going to be battling it out all season long. We get to see them here early. It's not often you get to see a potential playoff picture for the first game of the season, but our schedule makers know what they're doing when they're giving us this action this early on.
Yeah, they really do. Scraps might have another opportunity here. Tries to make it awkward for Crouton, but can't quite get it into the net. But Golden Pickle gets another opportunity here. Sets it up for Eagle, but Sea Strife just gets enough touch to where it is out of play for Bleacher Boys.
Yeah, no doubt. Scraps, I know, is kicking himself on that one. Not something you see him oftentimes miss. Looked like he was caught a bit off guard by the miss by the defender. Couldn't quite adjust the momentum. Was just a bit wide on the shot, but that is a shot he makes 9 times out of 10. Astro should consider themselves lucky.
Yeah, T-Strife with a beautiful attempt there, just couldn't quite get it, is met quickly by the defenders. Scraps now here to collect the ball off the sidewall. Might have a good shot, but can't quite get the touch. And it is going to be Golden Pickle who sets another pass up here for Eagle, and it hits the crossbar just wide.
Yeah, Eagle's been somewhat quiet, although he's been doing a lot for his team, but most of it on the defensive half. We haven't got to see too much offensive prowess from him quite yet. That really just goes to speak to the kind of player he is, and Scraps finding himself in the right position. I mentioned before, he doesn't miss shots like that often. He took full advantage of the open net here, pinned the corner, puts his team up by 2 with 36 on the clock.
Beautiful assist there by Pickle, beautiful shot by Scraps. This is a very intense game. Bleacher Boys coming out strong here. Two up, 30 seconds left on the clock. It's looking a little slim and a little grim here for the Astro Gaming squad, but we still have 2 more games after this.
No doubt. A lot of this, the first game, especially early on in the season, is a big feeling out process. And boy, did Astro get a good feel here. The Bleacher Boys are here, and they're here to win. Did not like the season they had last season, and they want to make up for it. As Scraps clocks in his first hat trick of the season. My guy. Wow. What a way to start the season.
Starting off beautifully. This is a great team here for Scraps to land on. He's doing a phenomenal job. He's got all the points right now. 3 up. He's got a hat trick for tonight.
No doubt. He's going to look nice and happy in that hat. That nice little hat trick there. 3 seconds will click down as Bleacher Boys run away with Game 1 in what is, I believe, the biggest blowout we've seen so far. Only 3 goals. So many tightly contested matches so far. Big win for the Bleacher Boys. That is a statement game.
That is a big statement here. They were rated #1 in the power rankings, and they are showing why that is. They are all business tonight, and Astro Gaming has got to work their kinks out. They're figuring out what they can do better to maybe get around the Bleacher Boys. What do you think they can do to get a win here in Game 2?
As a matter of fact, there's not much you can pick, because sometimes you'd say, well, they need to have better ball possession. Astro had better ball possession. Well, control the boost more. They did 100%. Field domination, they had a slight edge as well. The biggest difference right here is the shot totals the Bleacher Boys are able to put up. Astro Gaming did a lot of work in the midfield, but they weren't able to turn that into shots on net, and therefore weren't able to turn that into offensive points for them. At the end of the day, the Bleacher Boys, they fired shot after shot after shot like a machine gun, and when you have Scraps who's on point, they're just a tough team to break. So Astro Gaming, what they're going to need to do is continue what they're doing when it comes as far as it goes with controlling the ball, but they have to find a way to work within their team in order to get shots on this Bleacher Boy offense, who has just been absolutely on top of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to shout out here to Astro Gaming. They are rocking Crouton, Sea-Strife, and Bolton, but they are missing one man tonight, Kells. Unfortunately, he was in an accident today. He hurt his arm. Otherwise, he might be here in the stadium with us, but we wish him a speedy recovery.
Well, he's definitely here with us in spirit. Kells, all the best to you. Definitely want to show some love for him in the chat. Great guy, great man, and great addition to the league as Bolton with a big 50 almost goes the way he needed, just a bit wide with the crossbar. Bleacher Boys trying to wheel and deal, get this out of their pressure, and move back where they're comfortable, and that's on the offensive end.
Yes, and Scraps now is there to collect. Might have another opportunity here. Can he get over the player? He does, and Scraps gets another shot in. He is on fire tonight.
Wow, we are 1 game and 30 seconds in, and I'm already calling Scraps as player of the week here. What a performance so far. He's capitalizing on these open nets that they're being left open by Astro Gaming. Exactly what you need to do as a striker, and he's setting himself up for a big, big season. Certainly one to watch out for. Yeah,
and just insane. Sad to see Scraps not on the Gold Diggers anymore. Traded them away in a deal, and I don't regret it, but I'm regretting it.
Gold Diggers, I'm sure. Hey, man, where was this? Huh?
But he's landed in a good spot and is thriving well, so I'm very happy for him. Eagle clears it out. Scraps might have another shot opportunity, and then it goes in.
And Eagle dishing the passes again. One of the best offensive passers in the game. You see why. Perfect touch right to Scraps' nose. I mean, he made that one look easy.
Yeah, he really did. These guys all are very familiar with the playstyle here of Astro Gaming. Maybe have found their weakness and is just thriving on maybe what it is.
No doubt, and I remember earlier on I said I was kind of curious to see why they went with Scraps instead of JJ, and JJ, phenomenal player, but when Scraps is on, you know, obviously they're in training, practicing before getting into the game, and Scraps is like, hey coach, I'm ready for it. Give me the limelight, give me the ball, and this is what happens. Fantastic play from him so far. Up 2 goals, 3 minutes still left on the clock though, and Astro absolutely can come back, but they need to start making some kind of movement to get this momentum going their way, and they need to do it fast.
Absolutely. Pickle can't quite get the touch here, but it's Bolt who's trying to clear it out, gets muscled around and bullied by Eagle, and this ball is going into the Bleacher's net, but Pickle saves it at the brick of time. Nick of time.
Wow, goal line defense. You gotta love to see that from the captain. Big moments call for big players, and he came in big there. Great play from Golden Pickle.
Indeed. Bolt might have a shot opportunity here. Crouton can't quite get it. It's the crossbar. Denied. Scraps can't quite get... Oh, it is... I'm sorry, Eagle, who can't quite get the touch, but Scraps passes it out. Might be able to shot from Pickle. And it looks like Eagle's trying to be patient, wait for a moment, and the ball is still here on Astro Gaming side.
No doubt. Yeah, big opportunity for Astro there off an unlikely mistouch from Scraps. They weren't able to execute on that, and that's what I was talking about before. They need to take advantage of little opportunities like that because it's all the difference there. You have to put a goal in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Scraps clearing this out from the corner quickly, getting back to the ball, making Sea Strife break his cankles. Crouton now trying to clear it to the center field, and no player can get a touch on this.
That ball looked like it had some kind of oil on there. Nobody could touch that. Very slick.
Oh boy, Sea Strife beautifully catches it, but quickly met by a Bleacher boy, and Eagle tries to deny the ball, and Scraps clears it back to the Astro Gaming side, keeping them on the defensive end.
Yeah, Bleacher boys are doing such a phenomenal job at keeping this ball on the offensive half. They're not necessarily pressuring the net so much, but they are keeping Astro on their back heels or their back tires as much as possible, making it very difficult for them to make any kind of movements, forcing them into constant, uncomfortable positions. When you have players as mechanical as Crouton who thrive and finding themselves in a good rhythm, in a good comfort zone, if you can take them out of that, you can dominate a team, and that's exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, absolutely. Pickle trying to get a good clear out, but it is quickly met by Sea Strife, and Eagle gets a good critical touch to the corner, might be able to get another one. Pickle gets a shot opportunity in and brings the series to a 3-0.
Wow, and what team play we see there from Eagle to Scraps to Eagle, Eagle back to Golden Pickle, Pickle to the net. That's a goal. You'll love to see it.
This is a team sport, and this is a team that is thriving together, passing that ball, breaking necks.
Absolutely, as Bolton tries to go for some highlight reel plays, trying to get some momentum here for his team. Couldn't quite get the shot. Great defense from the Bleacher boys again. And with 30 seconds ticking down, Sweep has to start crossing their minds.
Yeah, it's looking likely, and with 20 seconds left, it's very possible. But Golden Pickle sends it back out to the Astro Gaming side, and it is going to be Crouton who sends it right back in. Scraps meets him in the air, keeping it in play.
Yeah, Scraps has just been on Crouton's number all night long. Every time Crouton has a moment with the ball, Scraps is there in his face to reject that, which is not an easy task to do, but I'll tell you, Scraps is looking very comfortable like he's having a lot of fun. I mean, this is good Rocket League all the way around. And when you're seeing teams going at it like this, players popping off the way they are, I mean, this is why we're here. This is what we live for. Fantastic game all the way around. Bleacher Boys take the series in a big, big fashion there. I think turning a lot of heads. These guys are picked high early on, and they're showing why. So much talent between these three.
Yeah, beautiful game here from Bleacher Boys. Astro Gaming played really well. They tied well with the ball possession, had a little bit more boost consumption, but the ball and the field domination were just even. These guys just couldn't capitalize on their shot opportunities, and it is so unfortunate for them.
Absolutely. Again, that breakdown there is the shots on net. Bleacher Boys. Now, Astro was able to cut back on a lot of the Bleacher Boys, keeping it about even. But the Bleacher Boys defense got to shine here. Really, Eagle got to shine here. We've seen him be very offensive, but he's actually taken more of a backseat role. By that I mean he seems to be the quarterback, staying back, calling the plays, playing patient, making sure his team's moving where they need to. I mean, he's doing a great job. This is exactly what you expect to see from a league veteran. And, you know, Captain Golden Pickle knows what he has in Eagle, and he's using him perfectly. I'm loving Eagle's addition to this Bleacher Boy team.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Game 3 starting here. It's a win. It's a one series here for the Bleacher Boys, but we can still get a win here from Astro Gaming as they start off strong with the goal from Bolton 5 seconds in.
You love to see it. We've seen this actually so far all throughout week 1. Whenever a team's down bad, they need a goal. Absolutely. The captain is the one stepping up. We saw ZDL Pinky do it just a game ago or a match ago. Now we're seeing Bolton step up. These captains, they're leaders out there. Their team looks to them. They need to find out where they need to be pushing, how they need to be playing. And the captains, they're the pace setters. This is what the teams look for. This is why they're paid the big bucks. To play the way they are. So I'd love to see that from Bolton, and I want to see him continue to do that for his team.
Yeah, he is a phenomenal captain, good player, good friend, and I really look forward to seeing the rest of his season tonight, or throughout the series and the season.
No doubt, and yeah, no doubt about that one. Is, you know, he chugs upfield, doesn't have the boost, but he's going to make it work. Tries to get a pass to his teammate, C-Strife, just unable to get to the ball.
But he might be able to get an opportunity here, but it is Scraps who intercepts it, takes it to the corner, clears it out, but is met by Bolton, and the ball is still in trajectory of the Astro Gaming net. The Eagle sends it right back on over, but can't quite get it to go in.
Yeah, Astro Gaming looking very different so far in this one. Very patient now on the defensive end. Before, you know, their rotations defensively were questionable at best, but right now they're looking very succinct. It goes to show why it's just so hard to sweep in this league, because you can beat a team once, you can beat a team twice, but to beat teams this evenly matched 3 times in a row, very, very, very difficult to do. As another shot goes on net, and what a predictive save from the Captain Golden Pickle. I thought for sure that one was in there, partner.
That one was insane. A critical save here for the Bleacher Boys, but Crouton sends it right back on in with a beautiful goal explosion.
Yeah, ooh, that goal explosion was hot. And I want to take a moment, look at this shot from Crouton, realize where the defense was able to angle his car, get the right corner, pop it on that front post just outside of Diving Eagle. That is not an easy defender to score on. Was able to do so, though. Gives his team a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, indeed. Crouton taking it up to the ceiling, tries to clear it out to the corner, but Eagle sends it right back on into play, but it is quickly met back.
What's exciting now is we haven't seen the Bleacher Boys play from a deficit so far. We know how well they play with momentum, but when your back's up against the wall, this is what makes teams different here. This is what gives you the opportunity. This is what playoff teams are made from. How do you play when you meet adversity? Right now, they're down 2 goals. They have 2 minutes left, some time to work with, but not a whole bunch. They need to get something going really soon here, especially with Astro playing the way they are. We're going to see just how much of that #1 team seed they deserve that they were given in the offseason. As Eagle, an uncharacteristic miss, leads to a goal, another from the Captain Bolton from way downtown.
Astro Gaming really changing the tide here. They are up by 3 points with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's a halfway there, and these guys are just going crazy.
Yeah, it looked like Eagle just shy the boost to make that save. I know he's kicking himself on that one. Something you're not used to seeing him miss. Now down 3 goals, 2.5 minutes ticking away. Bleacher Boys need to step up big time here. They're going to be looking for somebody to be the difference maker. It's been Scraps all night long, but he's been shut down by Astro. Who will be the one to step up next for the Bleacher Boys in order to try to come back and solidify the sweep?
Yeah, Bolton here being met by Pickle, and C-Strife has an opportunity here. Scraps is there to save it, but it falls right back on in front of the net. It's an opportunity here, and Crouton seals the deal.
And Astro Gaming's finally looking comfortable out there, partner. This is dangerous. Scraps does the best he can to clear that, but it's followed up just again by another Astro Gaming player. Crouton pinning the net yet again. Great shot, up by 4. Wow, what a turnaround for Astro Gaming.
I really want to hear what sort of prep speech Bolton gave to these guys. It must have been a miracle level worthy one, because these guys are on fire.
Wow, Eagle now, the veteran, putting it in, getting his team some momentum. 1:47 on the clock. It's going to be difficult, but certainly plausible. Great job sneaking that by the defenders. 1-4, 1:47 on the clock.
Yeah, can't count them out just yet. They can average a goal every 30 seconds, and that is totally doable.
Very much so. They needed a goal right then and there. Eagle able to come in and get it done. Now on the offense again. They need to look to find this, find some pressure, break through this defense again. Astro Gaming, they're sitting very comfortably. They don't need to make any crazy plays. They can ride this out, win the game. But, you know, oftentimes when you get on that back heel, you know, the bend don't break defense, it can be kind of difficult.
Yeah, indeed. Eagle trying to clear it out, but is Scraps actually going to take the shot here or to the corner? C-Strife clears it to the side. Crouton gets a good touch, clearing it to the Bleacher Boys corner. Bolton trying to keep it in play, takes control, slowing it down.
Yeah, what explosive turnaround for Astro Gaming. They're very slow on the defensive end, just minding their time, trying to kill clock. They saw a window of opportunity and absolutely blew up onto the offensive half as a flick comes in from Eagle. Couldn't quite get it past. An amazing save from C-Strife there on the goal line. Wow, incredible.
A beautiful demo there from Crouton, but the Bleacher Boys are able to reconvert this back onto an offensive play for them, bring it to the corner. Pickle trying to get an opportunity here, passes it out, but Scraps unable to get there in time, sends it to the backboard, and it is now back in favor of Astro Gaming, trying to create a passing play of their own.
No doubt, and with not 20 seconds left, Astro Gaming still shooting. Sometimes you'll see teams when they're up by this much just fall back to their defensive end, but it looks like these guys are pumping more. They want more goals, they want more stats.
They absolutely do. We love our player ratings, and we love pumping them up. We like to get swole.
No doubt. Swole indeed. Now, the clock hit 0, just waiting for the ball to hit the ground as it does at the goal line. Astro Gaming able to hang their head high after that win, but they did not take the series. Were able to fend off the sweep, but Bleacher Boys came in, did what they needed to do in week one against their rivals here, Astro Gaming, which they were not able to do in their series opener last season when they played Astro. These guys saw each other week 1, and they lost to Astro week 1. Bleacher Boys now able to turn the tables and take week 1 here from Astro Gaming. Little revenge. Got a bittersweet. You got to love to see it.
Yeah, I also want to notice here that the Astro Gaming lacked a little bit here in the field domination, but their ball possession was higher than the Bleacher Boys, so these guys were able to oh my gosh, seal the shots at a much higher rate than what the Bleacher Boys were doing, but the opportunities were all there for both teams.
Without a doubt. And you looked at ball possession, Astro Gaming, and you could see it on the field in how they played. They did a great job keeping the ball close to their car. They've kept full control over it as best they can, even though it doesn't show or reflect necessarily in the field domination. They were in control of the field and where that ball was going. So great job on Astro Gaming, able to settle down. Great job from Bolton, the captain, able to pick his team up and rally them to fend off the sweep. We will see yet another sweepless week with barring the next two game matches we see. So still, no team has been swept.
Absolutely not. And I don't think we're going to see one for the week 1, but anything is possible. We are going to quickly end the stream here, and we'll be starting it back up here in a few moments where we will be watching the Hammerheads versus the 3 Rocketeers.